Hey everybody, it's Dustin with Octane TV, and it is a beautiful sunny today, and I thought it would be a great day to go see my buddy Dave Thompson. Dave Thompson's a guy with a 2018 Mustang GT. It's lightning blue. It's got blue rims. It is a beautiful, beautiful car. Dave's actually the reason why I own a Mustang 550 today. I used to drive around on a 92 Mustang Fox body. It was a convertible, red paint, white interior, white top, white rims. It was a beautiful car. It wasn't very fast. So he's actually the reason why I own, like I said, the 550s today, and this is why. So when I first met Dave, we were driving in Franklin, and I seen this Mustang, and I tried to catch up to him, and he must have thought I was trying to race him at that point, and he just pulled away from me. So we had to catch back up to him, and eventually catch up, pull off next to him, and kind of smiled at him, and he smiled back, and we punched it again. But this time I was ready, and it still didn't matter. He still beat me. So about 3 months passed, and we go to the Greenwood Suds, and I seen the blue Mustang, and I was almost positive this was him. So walked to him and introduced myself, and then introduced him to my family. And my son was sitting next to me and asked me, "Hey Dad, is that the guy that smoked us?" "Yeah, son, that's the guy that smoked us." So that's actually how I first met Dave. I'm actually pulling in now, and you guys get to see this beautiful Mustang we're talking about. So see you soon.
Okay, hey, thanks everybody. My name's Dave. This is my 2018 Ford Mustang GT. It's got the 5.0, you know, the 32 valve all aluminum V8. Done a little work on it with the wheels matching the color of the car, and the calipers. A friend of mine come down and actually painted those on the car. Didn't come that away. We put lowering springs on the car. And I learned how to kind of do all this stuff thanks to my uncle. He was a mechanic, and he kind of taught me through my life. And with this particular one here, I've been really lucky on meeting a lot of good people. Good friend of mine, he actually ceramic coated my car, which was a thing that makes it look beautiful. And he took care of me on that. And we've done a little, I guess you call modification to the car. Like on the inside of the car, we've got the short throw shifter, the throttle commander, and the throttle commander is really unique because you can control how fast the throttle body will open up on your vehicle with this unit, and if you can get that full response immediately, it makes all the difference in the world. The short throw shifter, I go with it all the time myself personally. On the inside of the car, we'll show you in a little bit here, but I've actually done a little bit of work on the inside of it with a little blue trim and stuff like that. Thanks to another good friend, put under glow lights underneath of it, put the switch in on the dash, it looks like it's factory. So when you look at the inside of my car, it's like, wow, everything this looks like that right there is great. Then underneath the hood, about the thing that I've done underneath there, I've got the oil separator, especially on the right-hand side of the Ford Mustangs. That's the one that throws out the bigger part of the oil. The Roush coater intake, I've got headers on it, which dumps out into a 3-inch exhaust that I put on the car, an active exhaust. My car didn't come with that. I've done suspension work on it, lowered it an inch. Then we've also put stabilizer end links on it and vertical link bars in the back of it to keep it from wheel hopping. And of course, you can probably tell when I started it up, the solid coat is really, really great on it. And if you ever see me out, you'll see my little sticker on the back of the car, light and fire, smoke and tireless boogie. I don't know why everybody wants to run against me when I go down the road. But I do go out and have fun and just try to do it great. Got the golden opportunity this year to go out to the racetrack up in Muncie. We ran up there, kind of relearning things. It's been a long time since I've been on a track. And didn't get to where I wanted to be at, but hopefully this next coming year we can go back up there, and with what I learned this past year, I'll get my car down into the 12s. The tune that was done on the car, a guy done the tune on my car, it was really, really great. Got approximately close to 560 to the crank and almost 500 to the rear wheels. And they used to call cars sleepers back then, but yeah, mine will get flat stone with it going down the road. And like I said, I love to shift it. Everybody's, my nickname is Clutch Killer 48. And maybe we can show you what that's all about here after a while. But I love my car. Of course, I'm partial to the blue and the white on the interior and stuff like that. And I put on a few different things also with the Ford Mustangs. I've got what they call the fifth tail light, the backup light. When you back up, it's white, but the rest of the time, when you put your brake on, it's red, and it gives you that vision in the back of the car also. On my hood, I did redo the scoops up there to maybe get a little bit more air coming into it, but kind of tuned it down to where I got just about what I want, and I hope you enjoy it.
All right, guys, we're back. So Dave, tell us a little bit about your exhaust.
The active exhaust that I put on the car, I put the H-pipe on it, and of course put the active exhaust on it when I got the car. Didn't have the headers on it and stuff like that, and putting the H-pipe on it really brought it back in and really helped the car out and stuff like that. I kind of leave mine open all the time, but when we put the headers on this, it really woke my car up. Really came out real good. And probably what I'm going to do, we'll turn around and go back up the other way and everything like that. But like I say, my short throw shifter, it makes all the difference in the world on the throw with the that's in the Ford Mustangs. Ford Mustangs shifters are not the best in the world. I'm not trying to put them down by no means, but if you're going to go out and really want to slam some gears and stuff, yeah, you need to get something like a good short throw shifter.
I wouldn't know nothing about that. I'm automatic.
Yeah, he's automatic.
A few moments later.
All right, Dave. So what's some of the highlights of 2023 that, car shows, anything like that?
I'll tell you what, we went to a car show at Hollywood Avionics, and it's the biggest turnout they've ever had. And this is on their airfield, and they actually ended up taking vehicles and having them stay out. The capacity was 2,000 people, or I'm sorry, 2,000 vehicles in there, and they filled it up, so they had to actually hold back when putting people in. That was a good highlight for last year. And of course, then going out to Muncie, the drag strip out there for that was really unique. I had been on a drag strip for years and years and years and years. And a lot of the different car shows that went on, and being able to work on other people's cars. I've got friends that I kind of work on their cars and put flooring springs on it and the exhaust and just many different things that I've learned. I remember that we had problems when we put the headers on my car. It had an L shape that went into the headers. The O2 sensors were misreading, and with that being misreading, they couldn't actually tune my car totally out. So a good friend of mine called Dustin right here that's doing the videos, we finally finally figured it out, and we took those L-shaped brackets off, and we were back in business.
Yeah, those gases weren't passing over the O2 sensors correctly, so it was misreading.
Yeah, they weren't reading correctly. So the guy that was doing my tune, he told me right up front. He goes, when you get those fixed, let me know. And we worked on it. And when we got it done, well, he was up there dynoing it. It's like a two-story building, but there's nothing on the inside of it. He put it up on the rack, and my car was pulling air in so good. It was so loud. We actually pulled tiling off of the ceiling. And I told Dustin, I said, that's paper. It's getting into my fan and stuff. And he goes, no, look up. And it was part of the room. But yeah,
so loud.
Stuff like that. And,
so loud.
Crazy things. It's fun.
And you guys said you did your headers yourself, right?
Yeah. I had a couple, 3 other people putting on headers on anything. It's not the easiest task in the world, and you got to have a lot of patience.
Let alone a Mustang.
I said, yeah, putting them on a Mustang, it's really difficult. But I have learned enough over the years that I've done it on how to do different things and make it easier. And I think really to set it up to put the headers on and stuff like that. But yeah, I put like 3 different sets of headers on, and it's like, I don't know where I want to do it again. But a good friend that owns a blue Challenger wants to put them on his car, so I said, okay, you get them, we'll put them on.
And we're gonna have mine here soon, some point too.
Oh yeah.
It took you guys what, almost 2 days to do the? It took you guys 2 days.
It actually to put the headers on my car, it took 2.5 days. There was a guy that was there working, and with my age, he goes to a guy that was helping me, which was older than him. I don't know how you guys can do all this stuff. He says, I'm wore out. It will wear you out. It really will. But we had fun. Everybody got together, and some of the other things, is when we all get together, we have a good time. We try to be really safe with anything and everything that's going on. And that's one of the things I kind of get into is safety. And with my everything that I've done throughout my life, that's one of the main things that you want to do is just be safe with your cars and stuff like that. I mean, you got to remember, this is a 2-ton bullet going down the road. And luckily enough, when they done my tune on it, when he put it on the tune, or I'm sorry, when he put the tune in and got it up on the stand, 160 mile an hour, and that was really a fantastic time. We went up there to that and got all that set in and everything else. And like I say, the different car shows, and on my particular car, I'm really particular with it. And I don't take my car to car washes. That will give you little swirls and stuff like that. Even though I have my ceramic coated, I try to always wash mine at home. And, cleaning the wheels, I'm sure you've kind of seen what we had and everything like that.
But when I punch my car, it don't throw you in your seat, man. There's just something about these manual transmissions, man. I do miss it. I've been driving a manual my whole life, and this is like the first sports car I've ever had that didn't have it. And I miss it. I truly do. But at the same time, I've got a lot of friends, man, that have these MT82s that are just beating the hell out of them. I love it, man. Never gets old.
It's so much fun. It really is. And I'm sure that, you didn't see it, but there was no traffic around. And that's like I say, we want to be safe. And I just want to see anybody get hurt. But this is me. This is what I do. And this is what I love to do. And yeah, I may be old, but we still get down the program,